65 abducted girls died together in a shipping container. They had originally been trafficked to a foreign country, but suffocated during transit. Although the head of the human trafficking ring had been captured by US authorities, because he wasn't an American citizen, he was released shortly afterward. Once free, the crime boss's first action was to avenge his son. The man who killed his son was Detective Nick. The crime boss came to Nick's house and unleashed a barrage of gunfire. Nick was seriously wounded, hit by several bullets. When he regained consciousness, the police told him that his wife had already been killed by the gang, and his only daughter had also been kidnapped. To save his daughter, Nick tracked down the crime boss's defense lawyer. No longer trusting the law, he forced the lawyer to reveal the boss's location, then killed the lawyer. Nick learned that the crime boss was hiding in a bar in Thailand. He quickly flew there, preparing to take action against the boss. Unfortunately, as soon as he landed, the officer assigned to track him, Connor, contacted Thai Special Forces operative Tony. When Nick appeared, Tony and his team immediately moved to pursue him. They cornered Nick in a parking lot, but while Tony wasn't looking, Connor secretly approached one of his colleagues and killed him. He then handed the gun used to kill the colleague to Nick. Nick didn't know what trick Connor was playing, but after taking the gun, he quickly escaped the scene. Tony, discovering the body of his colleague, wasn't going to let it go easily. Believing Nick had killed his teammate, he pursued him. Nick jumped onto a truck to flee, while Tony descended from a crane to chase him, but the distance was too great and he could not hit Nick. Nick then grabbed a motorcycle and rode into the street. Even if Tony chased him, he didn't dare fire. Fortunately, Tony knew the streets well and, taking shortcuts, quickly blocked Nick. The two met in an alley, then charged at each other recklessly. Nick had urgent matters and didn't want to get entangled with Tony. Seeing a car approaching, he threw Tony into it. While Tony was down, Nick quickly grabbed the car and sped away. He reached the bar and captured one of the crime boss's henchmen to gather information. At the same time, Tony also arrived at the bar. His girlfriend worked there, so he quickly located Nick. To prevent Tony from interfering, Nick took a hostage. Tony had no choice but to lower his weapon. But then someone triggered a trap switch, blinding Nick. Tony immediately engaged him in hand-to-hand combat. In terms of strength, Nick had the advantage. But in combat skill, Tony was far superior. Their fighting styles were different, yet equally matched. After several exchanges, Nick managed to grab a gun first. However, he didn't kill Tony. He simply shot out a light bulb and left the scene.